Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a new Cardfight Vanguard video for you guys today, and it's finally time to do, I guess now it's technically the second to last Faded Ones card. The Faded One of Zero Blangdmire. So it is Tuesday actually Wednesday morning at the time I'm recording this, and the card has been announced. We've also got the new ban list, but that's a topic for another video if you guys want it. But I threw together a Dark States deck super fast, literally just off the cuff, to try out this monster of a card because this thing sounds like it's gonna be bonkers. So if you guys have never seen one of these videos, we're gonna cover the cards, talk about what I put in the deck and why I put it, and then we're gonna go jump into a game. So if you guys enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's jump in and check it out. Alright, so first off we got our ride line. I actually kind of like this ride line, though it is kind of chancy. So we have our grade 1 Cavity Maligia, but you can run any starter whatsoever, it doesn't matter. Hollow Raptor. When this unit is rolled upon by Vacant Fang, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and put all grade 1 or greater cards from among them into the soul, and put the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. If you put 2 or more cards into the soul, draw a card. That's what I mean by it's chancy, because if you hit a bunch of triggers, you don't soul charge anything. Grade 2. When this unit is rolled upon by a grade 3 with Blangdmire and its card name, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put all grade 1 or greater cards from among them into the soul, and shuffle the deck. If you put 2 or more cards, draw a card. So it's the same thing as the grade 1. Blangdmire, Faded One of Zero Blangdmire. That's a lot of text on this fucking card. Auto Vanguard. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, bind 2 or more up to 4 cards from your soul face down. If you draw a card, if you bound 4 or more cards, your opponent chooses 2 of their rear guards, binds them face down, and this unit gets 5,000 power until the end of that battle for every 2 face down cards in your bind zone. So he gets soul, and he removes cards off the board. Your opponent does get to choose, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It also is like anti-rush, because if your opponent calls so many cards, they're just going to have to bind them. Divine Skill. This is why we're here. So Divine Skills are once per game. Auto Vanguard. At the beginning of the guard step of the battle that this unit attacked, if your bind zone has 8 or more face down cards, you may have this unit get +1 critical until end of turn. If you do, your opponent cannot call or play Sentinels from hand until the end of turn. Choose one of your Vanguards, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your opponents and that unit's abilities are nullified. That is a lot of text. I'm going to reiterate, just so you guys can get a grasp of how powerful this card actually is. So it's basic skill that you can use every turn. You bind 4 from your soul to force your opponent to bind 2, to draw a card, to get 5k for every card bound. So you're just going to get soul bigger and bigger and bigger every turn. That's 20k on the first turn and bigger and bigger every single turn after that. The Divine Skill. You can only use it in turn 4 or later, basically, unless you have a card in Dark States that binds face down, which I don't think there is. I could be wrong. I don't know Dark States that well. But you can have it gain a crit. So if your opponent's at 4 damage, you go going for a game. Your opponent cannot call cards with Sentinel or play Sentinels. The reason they threw that in there is because this is the only guard restrict in the game that stops Elementaria Sanctitude. This is the only one in the entire fucking game. You can't use a Blitz Order because this Blitz Order has Sentinel. Also, they can't call them for the rest of turn after this thing swings. Not, guard with it. Not, hard guard the Vanguard, and then you can perfect guard the rear guard. No, you can't play Sentinels at all for the rest of the turn after this thing swings. And even if you survive, you choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your opponents and all of that unit's abilities are nullified. So, whatever effects are on your Vanguard, including Twin Drive, are blank. And even if you gave yourself a skill, like say you use Raziel's damage skill on yourself, that's gone for that turn. You can still Persona Ride. They did allow that, which I think is silly, because if you're taking away Twin Drive, why wouldn't you just take away Persona Ride as well? And if you ride a new grade 3, you do get all your skills back because it is a different unit. Still doesn't change the fact that any effects applied to the player are still negated. So yeah, this thing is going to be a rulings nightmare. But let's talk about the deck that we threw together. We're running the Dark States Overture and 8 crit, because this effect with crits, we just want to put our opponent to sleep. 4 heals, 3 draw. We have a lot of combo pieces and we want to see them. Though you could also argue fronts because you do have restanding rear guards. So we might switch this out for fronts. 3 perfect guards, obviously Elementary Sanctitude. Brainwash Swirl is a no fucking brainer. When this unit is placed on rear guard, soul charge 1, and then every time a card is soul charged, he gains 5k. So you throw this behind the Vanguard, dump a bunch of soul into him, swing, divine skill, go for game. This is one of the actual Blangdmire support cards. Evoke Alchemist. During the battle, this unit boosted if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blangdmire in its card name, this unit gets 5,000 power. When this unit boosts a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blangdmire in its card name, this unit gets plus 2,000 power until the end of that battle. And your bind zone if your bind zone has 4 or more face down cards, counterblast 1, choose one of your front row rear guards and stand it. And if your bind zone has 8 or more cards, that unit gets 15,000 power until end of turn. This is amazing. You boost the Vanguard every turn. It's a 15k boost. It restands a rear guard and it gives that rear guard 15 if you have 8 or more face down cards. Like, it's so easy to use. It's not live till turn 3, but it's still an absolute solid card. We're going with Crimson Expeller. When it attacks, soul charge 1. The reason we're running it is because of its soul effects. Act, soul, counterblast 1, put this card into your drop. Soul charge 1, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets plus 10,000 power until end of turn. So this is for when we're going for a game, you want to pump the Vanguard up. And because it also soul charges, it also works with Brainwash Swirler. Clean Sweep Dragon is one of the most broken cards that's in Dark States. It's just if you Persona roll this turn, counterblast 1, choose up to a total of 3 of your opponent's rear guards, and your opponent puts them, the chosen rear guards, into the soul. This unit gets 5,000 power until the end of turn for each card chosen by this effect. I'm sorry, choose up to a total of 3 of your or your opponent's rear guards. My mistake. Yeah, this card's bonkers. We're going to play the Cycler just for early game draw. When this unit is put on the Guardian Circle from hand or discarded from hand while riding from the ride deck, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3, draw a card. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you Persona roll this turn, Counterblast 1 or Energy Blast 3, you may Soul Charge 1 until the end of this turn. This unit gets boost and plus 5,000 power. This is probably the worst of the Cyclers with its actual second effect, but it does give you a Soul Charge and it's still basically free for draw power. And this is another Blangdmire support card. When this unit is placed on rear guard, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blangdmire in its card name, Counterblast 1, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put any number of cards from among them into the soul, and if you shuffle your deck, you put 1 or more cards into the soul, draw a card. So this one's 1 or more, not 2 or more like the ride line. So that's cool. When this unit attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blangdmire in its card name, and this unit's critical is 1 or less, Energy Blast 3, and this unit gets plus 5,000 power, plus 1 critical until end of turn. The reason they did that is because if you got a crit with this thing and then swing with it, you would be able to put it up to 3 damage, and they don't want that. So they took that, they made it so if its crit is 1 or less, you can do that. And then the last card we got is Single Strike Shatter Colossus. This is another Blangdmire support card. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if your bind zone has 4 or more face down cards, you may have this unit get plus 10,000 power until the end of that battle. If you do at the end of that battle, put this unit into your soul. When this card is put into the soul by your card's ability, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Blangdmire in its card name, bind this card face down, draw a card. So it pumps itself up, it turns itself into a draw, and it binds itself so it can actually speed up the deck a little bit. So, like say first turn your opponent doesn't play anything, you can bind 2, draw a card, and still get this off to bind 1 or 2 more to not only get an additional draw, but also to keep on setting up Blangdmire's skill. So there's that. But this is the deck which we're going to try out. We're still going to see how it goes. Again, I am not a Dark Stakes veteran, but I'm going to do my best. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let's jump in and find a game. Well, I guess we're playing against Alistair. Alright. I'll take first. Alright, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. I want these back in decks I want to draw. I want to soul charge them. Do I want to risk not having the PG though? I'll keep it just in case. Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. Alright. Draw for turn. We're going to discard the draw trigger. We're going to ride. Get our energy crest. Obviously not discarding one of these guys now because we have no resources to use it with. This is going to be an interesting game. That's a grade 1. Hold on. What the hell? No wait, I'm right. I'm not. I'm going crazy right now, guys. No guard. All right, that's fine. All right, time to do some things. All right, we're gonna ditch that. Ride. Skill. Reveal top 3. 1, 2, 3. We put 2 in, and we get the draw card. Shuffle, shuffle, bam, and then we energy blast 3 to draw again. And now we're gonna call Crimson Expeller, battle phase, get a swing Vanguard. My mistake. Alright. And then swing, soul charge. Alright. So far, so good. And now we got this card, which is a good card. And we got our the grade 1 that restands, so we are looking spicy right now. Yeah, we're going to grade 3. We want some counter bless. That's fine. Boop. Boop. Alright, we're about to rush the shit out of them. Because now we're going to discard another one of these guys. Alright, let me make sure this grade 2. Does grade 2 also bottom deck? No, this one shuffles. Okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. We put 2 in. The bottom deck, this one does, and then shuffle, and then energy blast 3. We actually, no, we don't want energy blast because we want this for the energy blast. Interesting. No, you know what? We'll take the draw. Here's why. We're gonna get a shitload of cards in Soul. This thing's gonna get +7. And we're gonna go like this. Battle phase. Swing. Soul charge. Swing. Skill. We're gonna bind 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna gain +10k. I'm gonna draw, and then skill. We're gonna counter blast 1, restand, and then twin drive 1 and 2. Then we're gonna swing again, soul charge again. We want to make sure we have enough soul to be able to use his effect as much as possible. I don't know if you saw me swing in. Alright. And then skill. Yes. Do you want to guard that too? Yep, okay. To the soul. And I lied. It's bound. It's bound. Right? Yeah, it goes to the soul and I draw a card. No, it's bind face down, then I draw a card. Okay, cool. So it goes to the soul, and then when it goes to the soul, it gets bound. That's what it is. And now we have a lot of advantage. I would like Crimson Expeller in the soul, but we didn't get any, unfortunately. We're not gonna use his skill right away because our opponent's only at 2 damage, so we want to try and rack up the damage first. So while his ride line is cool, there might be better ride lines for more offense. Like Drawjul's ride line. Drawjul's ride line is great for getting early game offense. Alright, we're going to be pretty defensive this turn. We might actually just save this and just hoard our energy for the next 2 turns. Because I don't think next turn's going to be our kill turn. I think the turn after will be. Even though we have double Brainwash Roller, which is crazy. Alright, does he have enough rear guards? These all gain 5k. Yep, so he's gonna get a crit on the Vanguard circle. That's fine. This one over here restands, we gotta be careful with that one. Alright, this thing's going to be swinging twice, so we're going to guard with the draw trigger. Bam. We're definitely going to perfect guard the Vanguard. But the question is what to do. I guess Expeller is the worst one right now. No heal. No heal. Yep, that's going to be a restand. We'll take one, we'll block the other. This is 45, this would be 48. So, got to guard with these and intercept. And then we're going to eat the 48. Alright, our turn. Well, we could board wipe them, that's for damn sure. But how do we want to do this? So we're going to use... Oh, I didn't Persona Ride. That's dead. Oh, no. I guess we'll do this. And then we'll just keep the rest in hand. Battle phase. At least you can attacks with Vanguard if you're... No, we're going to have it swing over here. That's fine. Swing. Skill. Kind of less one. Restand. Skill. I'm going to bind another 4. 3. 4. Draw. That's fine. And then I get 2, 4, 6, 8. So plus 20k. One and 2. No triggers. But we have 3 perfect cards, which is nice. So we're going to do this. We're going to activate skill. Get to crit. And we're going to Energy Blast 3. I forgot to use this thing's effect on call. Whoops. Alrighty. And skill. Alright. And then that's going to go there, and we're going to draw. I still don't feel safe with my opponent being at 3 damage. I guess we'll see how many crits we have left and then decide from there. I wish we had a grade 3 Persona ride, but do we even have any left? Yeah, we've only seen one. I guess we'll see how the turn goes and decide from there what we're gonna do. Alright, for that we have PG. And we're gonna discard Clean Sweep since it's dead. Those are good cards. We'll eat that. Oh look, a heal trigger. Oh look, another trigger. Alright. Draw turn. Damn, still no grade 3 to Persona ride with. Alright, how many crits have we been through? 1, 2. We have 1 in our damage, that's 3. We've seen 4 crits. Okay. So there's still 4 and an over trigger. Ugh, is it worth it? Is it worth it? I'm trying to decide if overextending is a good idea or not. I guess we'll have to find out. Soul charge plus 5. Call. Soul charge plus 5. Call plus 5. Alright. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4. And then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So plus 35. And a draw one. And there's the fucking grade 3. And we're gonna do Divine Skill. So, he got a crit. And opponent can't play Sentinels, and they have no skill. He's just gonna take it. 1, 2, yay. Power here, crit here. 2, 3, GG. Alright. Damn, that was hard. Alright guys, here's another look at the deck. Again, this was a rush job because I wanted to get this video out. I really wanted to try Blangdmire out. A couple things I would definitely change. We don't need Crimson Expeller. It's a good card, and if you can get it to Soul, which is the only place you really want it for the big push turn, it's okay. I don't know if I would run Clean Sweep. It's an amazing card if you Persona Road, but if you didn't Persona Ride, it's kind of dead. Or maybe we could throw in the Regalis piece. Cards that I think definitely performed were Evoke Alchemist and Shatter Colossus. Even Zamog, I forgot to do its on-play skill, so I missed out on the card. So I could have got the Persona Ride earlier. But we still were able to steal a game because Blangdmire's guard restrict is fucking psycho. But let me know what you guys think of Blangdmire so far. Let me know if you guys tried it out. Let me know what kind of build you guys are running with. And I don't think my build is optimal at all. So I would love to hear some feedback from you guys on what I should try out in the deck. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to check me out on social media, those links will be down below. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch the last couple of weeks. And if you guys want to see a Cardfight Vanguard stream where, you know, we play some games, talk some decks, maybe try out some of the other cards, I would be down to do that, but you guys gotta let me know that you want to see that. We can even talk about the new ban list because the ban list is kind of crazy. But that is it for me, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.